All right, good evening. Here's my walkthrough Fidelity Bank 9-month 2025 numbers. So, as always, content is not investment or trading or personal finance advice. They are not stock picks. Please do your own research. Past performance is no guarantee of future performance. I or members of the team may or may not hold positions in any assets discussed. We may also exit or take a position in said assets. Views are subject to change with or without disclosure on the channel. I'm recording this on a Saturday evening. You get this in another 30-40 minutes. But what do we have? 9:30 a.m. on weekdays. This is a weekday coverage. We run through that. 9:30 a.m. Tuesday to Friday, you have a pre-market video. 9:45, you have that on audio in Pigeon. 12:30 p.m. midday update on YouTube. 5 p.m. daily market summary on Substack. 7 p.m. daily market summary on Spotify and other platforms. 8 p.m. rounding up coverage of the Nigerian market on all platforms. You have daily market summary video on YouTube and on Twitter as a thread at Green Ticker Till. And for more content, check out the podcast. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music. Links in my bio on YouTube. The website greenticketales.com. Now, I try to make this video as simple as possible, but some things it had too many numbers. So I very likely would have a detailed write up in the article up on the website tomorrow morning. I have all my slides. So let's look at 9-month 25 versus 9-month 24. When you say 9 months, you're talking January to September 2025 and January to September 2024. So you're comparing 9 months this year, 9 months last year. What do you have? 1.1 trillion in gross earnings, up 44.3% from last year. Profit fell marginally. Profit after tax down 5.73%. Earnings per share down 5.59%. But let's take a deeper dive into the numbers. Q1, Q2, Q3 numbers. I have my forecast here. So you can see on the top line basis, that's gross earnings. Q2 is the strongest so far on the at 433.2 billion. On the bottom line basis, Q1 is the strongest so far, 91.1 billion in profit after tax. So you merge everything together plus my Q4 estimate, you have about 283 billion in profit after tax, 1.5 trillion in gross um, earnings. So Q2 numbers were a bit soft. A variety of reasons. You had higher operating expenses. You had, and then for Q3, I think it's Q3 or Q2 or Q3, one of them. You had the derivative. I think it's Q2. You had the derivative losses. So for me, and I'll show you in a bit, I think these numbers are a bit soft compared to last year. A bit. I'm wondering why aren't we seeing top line growth in gross earnings compared to last year? The growth isn't pushing. So I'm wondering why isn't that the case? I guess we'll have to see. So a quick dive in. I tried to get this number, this page in, but some reason it appeared a bit blurred. So I hope you can see my screen. So, anyways, this is my valuation table, and you can see tangible book value is 19.8. Uh, that means the stock isn't expensive, right? It's trading slightly below book value. You can round it up and say, well, this stock is trading at book value. And so book value, in case you're wondering, is simple. Deduct liabilities from assets, you get book value. You divide by number of shares, you get book value per share. You can do tangible book value. Tangible book value is simple. Subtract um intangible assets, goodwill, subtract that from assets, and then you subtract what you get is total assets minus that 10.4. And then you subtract that from total liabilities 9.4. You get 994 billion. So you divide that by number of shares, you get 19.8 or so. I hope my math is correct. Yeah. G9, that's G9 divided by G10. Yeah. So I'm correct, right? So clearly the stock isn't expensive. I have a hold view on this stock simply because I'm waiting clarity on the next phases. They still have some other, have to raise capital. They're not done yet. Need to meet international requirements and all that. So they still have capital to raise. I don't know if they can raise it this year. November is gone. Except maybe you have investors that have lined up the cash It's going to be kind of difficult to raise that money this year. So maybe they'll push it to next year and all that. So that's something that we'll have to consider as well. So it's not expensive. Hopefully they have a call next week and we'll get some more details and all that. So that's pretty much about it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe.